ever wondered why crabs walk sideways? It's a fascinating quirk of nature, isn't it? You see, crabs have this unique method to scuttle about, not forward or backward like us, but sideways. It's like they're always doing a little dance. Isn't that interesting? It's as if they're trying to tell us something, don't you think? But what could it be? What could these sideways walking creatures be hinting at? Well, here's a story that may answer your question. Once upon a time, there was a little crab named Crabby who was different from all the other crabs. Crabby was a tiny, bright red crab who lived in a bustling coral reef. Unlike his peers who scuttled sideways with ease, Crabby had a peculiar wish. He wanted to walk straight ahead. He longed to stride forward, just like the tall flamingos he'd seen in his storybooks. Every day, Crabby would try and try again to walk straight. He'd position his little legs, take a deep breath and push forward, but no matter how hard he tried, he always ended up moving sideways. His friends watched and snickered, whispering behind their claws, "Why can't Crabby be like the rest of us?" These whispers didn't escape Crabby. They stung like sea urchin spikes, and he'd often find himself alone, nursing his hurt feelings in the quiet comfort of his shell. He felt different, alone, and misunderstood, but Crabby was made of stronger stuff. He had a fiery determination burning in his little crab heart. He was different, and he was okay with that. Despite the teasing, despite the loneliness, Crabby remained steadfast in his dream. He'd practice every day, pushing his little body to its limits. He'd stumble, tumble, and sometimes even fall flat on his face. But he'd always get up, dust off the sand, and try again. The other crabs didn't understand why Crabby was so determined to be different. They'd laugh and point, but Crabby didn't let that deter him. He knew he was unique. He knew he had a dream, and he was willing to fight for it. There were days when Crabby felt his resolve waver, days when the loneliness seemed too much to bear. But he'd close his eyes, imagine himself striding forward like a flamingo, and his determination would come flooding back. Crabby felt sad and alone, but he never gave up on his dream. Now, you may be wondering, what can we learn from Crabby's story? Well, it's quite simple. Crabby teaches us the importance of embracing our unique features, those quirks that make us who we are. Even when the waves of life get tough, we mustn't lose sight of our true selves. It's our differences, after all, that make us special. So no matter the challenges, don't give up on being you. Just like Crabby, always remember to be yourself and follow your own path, even if it's different from everyone else's.